and Dr. Bridget Vedrine. Jolie has been a member of the softball team for 4 years. As a sophomore, Jolie was named First Team All-District Outfield and First Team All-Parish. As a junior, she was named Second Team All-District Pitcher and First Team All-Parish. Jolie was the 2024 Parish MVP. Jolie is also a member of the Academic All-State team. Jolie played basketball for 3 years. She was an athletic trainer for 3 years and a member of the pep squad for 1 year. Jolie's favorite softball memory is throwing bullpens with her dad and playing with her sister. Jolie will attend LSU in the fall and major in biological sciences. Our next senior is Adriana Rose Ardwin. Rose is the daughter of Todd and Sadie Ardwin. Rose has played softball for 4 years. Rose made the second team All-District as a junior. She also played basketball and was a member of the pep squad for 4 years. Rose is a member of the Academic All-State team. Her favorite softball memory is winning the World Series on the 8U Ville All-Star team. Rose will be attending Louisiana Tech in the fall. Our last senior is Aubrey Gilroy. Aubrey is the daughter of Troy and Maggie Gilroy. She has been a member of the softball team for 4 years. As a freshman, Aubrey was named the first team All-District first baseman. Her sophomore year, she was named All-District Honorable Mention and second team All-Parish. As a junior, Aubrey was named the Honorable Mention All-District. She is also a member of the Academic All-State team. Aubrey is in Interact Club and National Honor Society. She is a member for the Trojan football team and is also on the rodeo team. Aubrey's favorite softball memory is hitting a home run versus Covenant Christian in the playoffs her sophomore season. Aubrey will attend LSUA with plans to become a nurse. Thank you all for being here and enjoy today's game.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Langerneau are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savan Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767. At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. The
The Blue and Gold Sports Network is a community and fan-based production for amusement purposes only. It is not intended for commercial or business representation. Any audio and or visual content portrayed by or associated with the Blue and Gold Sports Network does not necessarily represent or comply with the views or permissions or policies of any school or organization or individual seen, heard, or mentioned. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is an affiliate of the Blue and Gold Champ Club, commonly known as the Booster Club. We would like to express our appreciation to Father Tom, Miss Dawn, Coach Jacob, and all the faculty, staff, and students for the opportunity to broadcast this event. For your enjoyment of this free broadcast, please consider a small PayPal or Venmo contribution by finding the links in the description of this YouTube event. You might need to click the word more to see the full event in the description. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is proudly run on a volunteer basis. Therefore, your contributions do not pay us. They directly support our students. We help provide students with things like t-shirts, team meals, sports equipment, field maintenance, uniforms, chartered buses, and much more for both high school and elementary students. No contribution is too small. Thank you in advance for your generosity.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Trojan Softball Field. This is Nick Vaillant here with Chad Fontenot, bringing you all the softball game this afternoon. Your pregame is brought to you by Dr. Brandon Fontenot and Mercer Regional Medical Center. So this afternoon for y'all, we have Sacred Heart Lady Trojans, currently ranked 5th in Division 4 with a record of 15-6 on the season, taking on Cecilia. Cecilia is ranked 22nd in Division 2 with a 7-15 record. Second time we see Cecilia this year, Chad.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make the first one. From what I recall, Sacred Heart took care of business.
Yeah, it was 12-5. But what I do remember is last year, same thing. So last year we went to Cecilia during the season and put it on pretty good. And then we came back here. We're senior night last year, last home game, and they 10-run ruled us.
Well, so, something about some distractions late in the season.
Well, and look, you just got to stay focused. You come into a game after you handle the team, and you can't let up. You need to keep on the gas and let's handle business.
Well, look, the situation is maybe a trap game. Sacred Heart has had a really good last couple of weeks, pulled off the district championship, and things are really going our way. So, like you said, hopefully we can maintain our focus and get the W here, stay on track.
And so for those of y'all who haven't kept up to date with the Trojans, so this year where we sit is currently we are the undefeated district champs. We defeated Point Capee and OC. And just to put it into perspective of how good this district is, even though we won the district, Point Capee is number 1 in the state. OC is number 2 in the state, and we number 5 in the state as far as power ranking goes.
That doesn't happen very often.
3 of the top 5 and from the same district in your state ranking. So, and again, going back to last year, I mean, I know it's a different team every year, but last year the final 4 of the final teams were the same 3 teams: Sacred Heart, OC, and Point Capee. And Point Capee and OC played in the state finals last year. So
who's that? Ascension, maybe? It was
Ascension Catholic.
It was in the semis on the other side?
I don't know. I know they're ranked right ahead of us right now. I don't remember who they played, but just stiff competition. And look, you've got to have some of that. We've beat some good quality teams. The Point Capee game, you were there calling it with Lance. I was at a knockdown drag-out TNU softball game at the Rec, and I missed it, but I watched it. But that looked to me, from what I could tell, like the most solid, complete game we've played thus far this year.
Yes, it was a very solid game, and we absolutely handled Point Capee that night.
And you want to be playing your best softball going into the playoffs.
Yeah, just I don't know if you guys are seeing it on video, but we got the umpires behind the plate, and they're introducing the players. So it won't be long before we get going. We'll hand it back over to Dustin for a few commercials, and we'll be back with you for the first pitch here in a few minutes.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153 or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it at Brown's. You'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Hi everyone, I'm State Representative Rhonda Butler for District 38, and I want to congratulate the healthcare providers at Mercy Regional Medical Center for being champions of patient safety. You reduced hospital readmissions by 43% in 1 year, and you continue to make significant improvements.
Having a transition of care nurse touch base with those patients within the first 2 to 3 days when they're home has really made a difference.
We focused on congestive heart failure patients who nationally have a very high risk of readmissions.
If they have any fluid gain, we catch that early in the course of the process. We've been able to make adjustments to keep those patients who used to show up every 2 to 3 weeks in the hospital, now treating them as an outpatient and keeping them out of the hospital long term.
Thanks to all the healthcare professionals that made this possible, and thank you for your life-saving work.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lady Softball, the Trojan field. About to start the top of the first. We just had the invocations and the introductions.
Yeah, we got Jolie back in the circle as the starting pitcher tonight.
And Chad, I know I heard you say this on y'all's broadcast, and I said it whenever I did it too. You know, we've been up and down with the bats this year. Sometimes defensively. The one thing we have not struggled with is on the mound. Jolie and Amelia have been absolutely lights out, and it goes a long way, softball.
I agree. I mean, you can probably think back to less than a handful of innings where we had a little bit of struggle here and there, and for the most part, it has been really solid in the circle.
Yeah, been great to see. So one thing I want to note too, Chad, is it looks like we have a little change in the lineup and defensively today. So that's good. Coach Pete, he's not afraid to move it around as he sees fit. So waiting for Game Changer to give us the lineup, but a little different lineup. And after this pitch, I'll announce the starting defense. And strike one right down the middle by Jolie. So starting in the outfield, starting in left field, we have junior Bree Ordwin. Center field starting Macy Drode, sophomore. Right field starting Jenna Vayon, sophomore. I'll finish it after this pitch. Pitch high and outside. Starting at third base is senior Aubrey Diore. Shortstop starting is Alyssa Britnack. She's a junior. Second base is Avery Pete. She's a junior. Ball low, go 2-1. Starting at first base today is Emily Ordwan, sophomore. And Rose Ordwan, senior catching, and Jolie Vidrine, senior pitching.
Ball in play to second baseman Avery, so it's a 4-3 for your first out of the inning. Looks good. Jolie looks good. Looks settled in.
Yep. First pitch was right. I mean, just a fastball right on the plate, right on the middle.
Yeah, and I don't know what pitches they're calling, but it looks like, an intentional miss when she didn't miss. Just trying to get the batter to chase one or miss hit one. So good sign.
And the first pitch fouled off third base side. Picture perfect weather today. Slight breeze right to left.
Yes, any outdoor activity today would be just fine. And if you're a softball lover, you're in the right spot.
Put on my short pants to get a tan, Chad. I see you still got your work pants on. There's a little looping soft line drive to center field. Drops in for a hit.
Not all of us work at a bank, Nick.
Well,
some of us have to work into the last minute and get here, straight from the rice fields of Oils Parish. So
that's right. You keep doing that so I can keep doing what I'm doing, Chad. So they'll bring up the 3-hole hitter for Cecilia. So we've got runner on first, 1 out, the first. Comes a pitch. Way out in front. Looked like an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, she started the last batter off with an off-speed too and got her to foul off. And she just really had like a little lazy line drive into center field for the base hit.
Comes 0-1. So shot down the right field line. It gets down and goes to the wall. Leon picks it up to throw it in. It's a cutoff.
Late throw to 4. We did not get out at 4, so a double by the 3-hole batter, 0-0. Yeah, look, Jenna's back in right field. She's had some good innings in right field. You'd like to see her take a little bit deeper angle on that one, but I'm not sure if she could have got to it anyway. Probably would have got to the fence.
At least dive and make it look like he tried hard.
So that can have some grass stains to watch. Well, like I said, the first hit by the 2-hole hitter she did not hit it solid, but was able to get a base hit. That ball was hit firmly.
So we got a runner at second, 1 out. Here comes the 0-1. It's a hard ground ball down the third base line for foul. So bring the count to 0-2. Ball goes under the outfield fence in foul territory. It disappears.
Into the sewage ditch.
Nice.
We need to get that one back when they get on the field.
Jolie ready with the 0-2. Maybe a little outside. Look good. Mr. Umpire has a better vantage point than I do.
That doesn't mean we can't criticize him.
Oh, absolutely. It was a 1-2, 1 out. Off speed in the dirt. Rose gets down and blocks it. Runner at second can't advance.
Good job by Rose blocking it up. Good kick back pretty far back into the field.
Yeah.
But last thing you want is that runner to advance to third and be in a high percentage scoring position.
Yeah. We need to make something happen on this pitch. We don't want to go full. Jolie giving her the signs that she wants. Comes a pitch.
Popped up.
Jammed up. Comes Alyssa over. Makes the play in the hole. So that'll be 2 outs.
Yeah, a little jam there off the handle and just popped it up the short. Alyssa tried to make it look difficult, but I think it was relatively routine. Yeah, she has the ability to make difficult plays look easy and easy plays look difficult sometimes. She's done a really good job for the Lady Trojans this year.
So they'll bring up the 5-hole hitter for Cecilia. She takes strike one right down the middle. Stop at the first, 1-0 score. Cecilia on 2 hits. Got an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Runner on second. Pitch. High and outside, she swings through it.
Yeah, she's late on it.
Yeah. Don't give her a chance to catch it. Comes 0-2. It's a hard ground ball to right field. Runner holding up at third.
Oof. Yeah, another firm hit ball, just right in the right spot. The ball's, hit 10 degrees in either direction, and it's a routine ground ball.
Yeah.
But it was firm enough and in the right spot, and just gets out into the outfield.
So runner unable to score from second, so that'll move the runners to first and third with 2 outs. Comes a pitch. Rolls with a good stop in the dirt. Bring the count to 1-0. Think she's taking second here, Chad?
I don't think so. No, with 2 outs, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Comes a 1-0. They called it a ball?
I think so. Joe Vedrine looks a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Dropped the ball. But she just needs to settle in and do her thing. That this team's not going to score a bunch of runs on her as long as she pitches her game. This looked like they're guessing at her fastball, and they're able to just barely catch up with it. And you got a couple of hard shots to right field.
Fouled off the right side. So to move the count to 2-2. Comes a 2-2. High and outside.
Kind of muscled that one. Looked like she.
Comes a 3-2. Strikes are out. Had to come back. Only giving up 1 run right there.
Yeah. Look, good job by the team settling in. Good job holding that runner at third, not getting that second run. So, but they do strike first. So it's 1-0 going into the bottom of 1.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
Get ready for hunting season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply. Hunting stands are in stock now. Ladders, box stands, lock-ons, tripods, and climbing tree stands. Comfortable, silent, sturdy, and secure. Find any stand to fit your needs this hunting season. And remember to grab your safety harness at Industrial Service and Supply. For hardware hunting, fishing, and more, Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte. Shh, it's hunting season at Industrial Service and Supply.
Back to Lady Trojans softball in Ville Platte, Louisiana this afternoon. Going into the bottom of the first, scores 1-0 Cecilia. Cecilia with 3 base hits in the top of the first to push 1 across the plate. So to bring you leadoff hitter, center fielder Macy Drode, sophomore, takes ball 1 down. Started off the season as a leadoff hitter. Actually hit for a lot of power. She's got 4 or 5 home runs this year. Moved down the lineup to 5th, and then now back up to the top.
Yeah, familiar face out there in the circle. Young lady that we played against in the travel ball circle. Her nickname is PZ. I think her first name is Kaylee.
Yeah, I remember from a pitch for the Cajun Express for many years.
She did.
Yeah. So Jody gets hit with the second pitch on the leg, and You just want her on base anyway. She is just so fast. So to bring up Amelia Fontenot, she's DHing today, the day off of the mound, and she swung the bat really well. She's for me, one of our top 3 hitters this year with swinging the bat. And she's just really hit the ball hard.
I agree. I don't think she had a great day against Point Capee in batting wise.
Right.
But she did her job in the circle. That's for sure.
Yep. Takes the first one down the middle. It's a set of signals from Coach Pete. Keep him on base. Comes the 0-1. Ball's outside.
Initial observation of their pitcher is she's struggling. She does not look comfortable. Watched her warming up in the pen, and it didn't look great. Supposedly she's been injured and is just really coming back. Growing up, she was a solid hand in the circle.
Yep. So if we played against her, she's got to be. She was there. I'm guessing sophomore.
Yeah, maybe freshman.
Yeah, she might have been playing there in 8th grade. Yep. Mia fouls it off to stay alive. Keep the count of 1 and 2.
Maybe a seal.
Oh,
I'd expect to see some junk on a 1-2 count.
that's a good call.
Ball was inside. A catcher dropped it, picked it back up, but we did not attempt to take second. So 2-2 count.
Here comes the 2-2. Foul ball.
Really challenging her low and
Down.
inside.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's intentional or some misses. But,
Yeah. It's a bad miss because I'm telling you, she's the way she can hit the ball. Because this girl's not gonna throw it by her. You don't want to put it up in the zone. Good fisted up.
Bobbles it.
So the ball was fisted to the second baseman with some spin on it. Macy hustling the whole way, but if she picks it up clean, she's out at second. But the way the spin came off the third, the second baseman unable to handle it cleanly.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to pick her head up, tried to look at where she was going with the ball before she actually got it in her glove, which is no.
Yeah.
And I would call it an E4.
So that'll bring up Bree Ordway, starting left fielder, junior, up at the front of the box. I'm looking for bunt right here, Chad.
Yep, looks like it. Foul. Oh, bounced off the frame. You know, almost came back. The third baseman was a little lackadaisical picking it up in foul territory, and it kicked back to field of play, and she panicked a little bit. She thought it
hit the grass and was coming back in if she didn't grab it.
Yeah, no doubt.
New set of signs, a little further back in the box.
I would expect to see it again. I mean,
I think, yep.
It's an absolute sacrifice. So
even if they know it's coming, that's right.
Nope. So she was swinging, but it held off and did not swing at the high pitch, and to bring a count to 1-1.
That's it, kick Shaws.
Just looking at the outfield line, the left field is playing like in the left center gap, so a lot of room down the line and left.
Now she gets it down.
Perfect sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice. So go down as a 1-3 out for Bria sacrifice bunt, and runners have moved over to second and third. So perfect position for your senior, Miss Aubrey Gilray, to come in and do some damage here.
Yep, so 1 out. Starting third baseman, senior Aubrey Gilray. So with the speed at third base right here, anything medium depth, she's going to score on a tag. There you go.
That's going to be enough.
Down the right, over the right fielder's head, into the corner. Aubrey's hustling. First to score easily, Bree, stand-up triple.
Good job, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, first pitch.
Yeah, so strong. Didn't even hit that in the meat part of the bat, but got it over the right fielder's head, one hop the wall into the corner.
I haven't watched every game, but I've seen her hit the ball with only arms or only upper body several times. One of them, she drove out the park.
Yes.
So she's capable of
Unlimited power.
Yeah, well, yes.
For the ballparks we play in.
Yeah. This is Vidrine?
Yep.
Okay.
So this will bring up Jolie Vidrine, starting pitcher, batting in the 5-hole today. So Sacred Heart up 2-1. We got one out, bottom of the first, runner on third with an 0-1 count. Getting runner at third, less than one out. Just looking for a way to get this run in. Ball outside.
She had a big hit in the Point-Capee game, drove in a couple of runs.
Yeah.
Kind of opened up that gap and crushed any hope that they had of making a comeback.
Comes a 1-1. Ball inside. So that moved your count to 2-1. One out in the bottom of the first. Trojans up 2-1. That left center gap looks good, Chad. There's a line shot to the center fielder. Great job. It's a great hit by Jolie. Here comes time. That'll bring up your courtesy runner for the pitcher. That'd be Ellie Widmuth, freshman.
Yeah, boy. So they had the ball came back into the pitcher. She did not handle it, and we were not ready to take it back. I don't know if she could have, but you'd like to see that base runner ready to take second base on a bad throw. But anyway, good job by her getting that line drive into the outfield, scoring that run, and she just looked very good at the plate. I think you recognize this girl.
Yeah, so this will bring up Jenna Vaillant, batting in a 6-hole today, starting in right field today. We got one out, runner on first. Trojans up 3-1. There goes Ellie Widmuth, just steals it easily. Just absolutely steals it easily.
Yeah, I know her dad didn't like to talk about it, but Jenna can flat out swing the bat. So
yeah, but she can. She can, but she's in a rut. She needs to hit one hard on a line somewhere. Even if it's right to an outfielder, I need her to put a charge at one.
Yeah, she's always had that personality to want to put some pressure on herself whenever things weren't going down. But if she could maybe get her dad to stop looking over her shoulder.
Well, I mean, look, I'm tall. I can't help that.
She's an awesome kid, awesome young lady, and a good softball player. That's going to be enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
She capped it, but it was enough to get into the grass center field, and that'll go down as a base hit for 6. So
yeah, and Ellie with the absolute right move to stay right there by second base, just to make sure that ball gets down, don't have to get doubled up right there.
Yeah, with one out,
So let's see, Vaillant with Vaillant typical speed. Let's see if they put her going down to second to induce a run, either to give her the bag or a run down with Ellie coming home. That'll bring up senior Rose Ordway, batting in the 7-hole today and doing his starting catching duties.
A little delayed steal, maybe. Nope. Foul ball out of play over the Cecilia dugout, right over our heads.
I wasn't looking, Chad. Was she going?
No.
It's a 0-1 count, one out. Bottom of the first, Trojans up 3-1. Comes the pitch. Ball low.
Yeah, I'd love to see a delayed steal. I just think that Wilmoth is so fast and such a good base runner that she'll protect her or score the run. But I guess it's one out and it's early in the game, so no use just giving up outs.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard shot to left field. Great job by Rose. I'm going off memory here. Rose, I believe, was 3 for 3 in the Point-Capee game.
She was.
Yeah, great to see.
Actually, in the same, she had at least 2 of them in the same hole. She just hit that ball.
Nice. Good to see, because I tell you, I mean, this is going back a long time now, but over the summer when we were playing the Metro Ball or whatever over the summer, she was clearly our best hitter. She was absent. She was stroking the ball, and so it's good to see. You know, she's got that ability.
Yeah, and look, now she's full-time catcher or full-time duties is catching, and you talking about getting back in the dugout and talking about pitching and what's going good, what's going bad, different So it's a huge demand on a catcher, and then to come back and be able to hit the ball. She did not start off on fire coming out of basketball, but it's been going pretty good here lately. So we got Alyssa up.
Yep, Alyssa Bergnac, Jr. starting shortstop, and courtesy runner Cor Lejean Jr. comes in to run for Rose. So she's on first. Vaillant still on second. They're one out, bottom of the first. Scores 4-1. Yeah, and I just my point with Rose, to have a quality bat like Rose batting the 7-hole in your lineup, it's just it's a blessing for us to have that kind of depth.
I agree, and just a solid kid who makes good decisions. Pass ball, runners advance to second and third. Oh yeah, back to Rose. I just think that she has such good at bats. Like she just doesn't swing at bad pitches, and when you swing at your pitch, good things normally happen. She gives herself the best opportunity.
Yeah. So Alyssa at bat right here. I got to tell you, from what I'm impressed with the shortstop defensively that she's played thus far this year. Well, there's a ball into the right center field gap. Lejean waiting to make sure it gets down. It just goes from second to third. Vaillant scores easily. Alyssa with the hit.
Yeah, back to Alyssa's ability to play shortstop, and I talked about it in our last game against Point Capee, but the kid just moves so well. She makes some difficult plays that look very easy, and just has super soft hands. Has done an exceptional job.
So that'll bring up your 9-hole hitter today. Emily Ordway, sophomore, starting at first base today. Takes the first pitch outside. Alyssa takes second base unassisted.
So yeah, M's been out the lineup here lately, and I don't know if she was dinged up or what, but she was hitting it pretty good early in the season. I don't know if she wasn't in the 3-hole for quite some time.
Yeah, came out swinging the bat pretty hot, and here comes the pitch. Down in there, good block by the catcher. So good to see her back in the lineup and getting a shot at it today.
Yeah.
So 2-0 count, one out in the bottom of the first, 5-1 Trojans. A 9-hole hitter up, Emily Ordway. There's a strike. They'll move the count to 2-1. Defense moving around a lot. Good to see. Stay active.
I was watching her pitching technique. She stares at the ground.
Yeah.
As she starts her takeoff. She doesn't pick her head up to the catch to see her target until way late.
Well, high, so I moved the count to 3-1 with one out. You know what, Chad?
Talk about a sponsor?
Yeah, well, I mean, we sitting here just shooting the breeze.
Go ahead.
And these people have paid money. So there's a walk. That'll load the bases. Bring back the top of the lineup. Macy drove it for you. So that's a walk right there, brought to you by T&J Ford and Jason Fontenot. We've also got some runs scored and RBIs by Nason Swallow at Allstate. Thank you, Nason, for that. And we've had an out at first thus far, brought to you by Perry's Tire and Sawbaugh Medical Center.
It looks like Cecilia calls time. Coach comes in, has a conversation with the infield.
Yep.
Looks like it'll be a pitching change.
Pitching change. This is a young lady who threw against us in the first game, Chad. So look, while we have a minute, you mind if I go through some spot? You know what? You want to go to commercials? We'll go to commercials.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans football season. The team at Level TC is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading. Level TC's got you covered. Contact us today at 337-466-7242. Go Trojans!
All right, we're back live from Lady Trojan softball field. We had a pitching change. That mound visit was brought to you by the Evangel Bank and Trust Company, who without their blessing, I would not be able to pay my mortgage and my kids' not able to eat yet, so I want to thank Evangeline Bank personally.
Yeah, and it's great that they, hire the disabled to work at their bank. Yeah.
Equal opportunity employer, Chad.
What's up with that?
So, first pitch is a ball. Counts 1-0. Bases loaded, bottom of the first. 1 out. Score 5-1 Trojans. Casey Drode starting center field. The leadoff hitter fouls one back.
And Velo is like identical. Very little change. I don't know what kind of pitches she has to offer, but we really like the pace of the previous pitcher. See if we can keep it going.
Comes a 1-1. Ball in the dirt.
Tough spot for 23 to come in. Bases loaded. I don't know with at least 5 hits in the first inning. So anytime you can bat around and only get 1 out, things are going your way.
Yeah. Down in front of that one. Catcher misses the ball. Gloves comes off.
Missed an opportunity there, but
go through a couple sponsors real quick. We have Paris Tire with Kevin and Becky. Total Automotive with Ronnie. T&J Ford with Jason Fontenot. Fontenot Financial Services with Brandy Fontenot. Capital Planning with Josh and Amy Ortego and Todd and Marcus Vail. Comes a 2-2. There's a line drive to the left fielder. Right at her. Hit right on the screws.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't have to take a step.
Yeah, Corlejan tags up from third.
That's the hardest hit ball of the inning.
Yeah, I was going to say her or Jolie, one of the two. So that'll get another run in to bring you score 6-1 now with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Bring up your 2-hole hitter, Amelia Fontenot Jr., DHing today. Comes the first pitch. Down in the dirt. Takes it for ball 1. A couple more sponsors. We have Casey Ordway, the CPA Colder Slavin, the Evangeline Bank and Trust Company, Seafood Market and Cajun Crawfish Tails with Johnny Darbon.
Delivered some crawfish there earlier today.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah. Small ones, I bet, huh?
Some of them were. that's all they wanted today. The small ones.
That's right. Pitch high and outside that run to count to 2-0. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Comes a pitch. Low and inside for ball 3.
Yeah, starting to see some hands on some hips out there. Look like a little frustration.
Well, they've been out there a minute. Comes 3-0 right on the middle for strike 1. We count 3-1. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. 6-1 Trojans. Comes the pitch. That's outside for ball 4.
Gonna load them back up.
Yep. Bases loaded. Bring up your 3-hole hitter today. Bree Ordway, Jr., left fielder. Laid out a sacrifice bunt in the first. That was our first out.
It was.
Yep. She laid on a sacrifice bunt.
You're right. The only out we had through the first 9 was one.
The line out, yeah.
Yeah. Through the first 9 was the one we gave him.
That was the first pitch. Yeah, look good. Just strike 1. So bases loaded, 2 out. 6-1 Trojans. Bree Ordway at the bat. Comes 0-1. There's a line drive to the third baseman. She gloves it and steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the end of the first. End of the first, score 6-1 Trojans.
Hey, Trojan fans. This is Joe Rogan. I watch the Blue and Gold Sports Network from time to time, and wow, I love your Trojan spirit. You Cajuns really know how to do it right. I'll be watching. Go Trojans!
Attention Trojan fans, your health is our priority and we're here to help. Whether you need immediate medical care, wish to schedule a wellness checkup, or require behavioral health services, Savoy Medical Center has you covered with clinics in Ville Platte and Mamou. Our dedicated team of providers is committed to delivering exceptional care and treating you like family. To schedule an appointment in Ville Platte, call 337-363-0075, or for an appointment in our Mamu Clinic, call 337-468-4038. Savoy Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
Welcome back to Lady Trojans softball field here in Ville Platte. Going to the top of the second, score is Sacred Heart 6, Cecilia 1. I'll bring up the 7-hole hitter for Cecilia. Jolie Vidrine still on the mound. The rest of the defenders are still in the same place. Comes the first pitch. There's a strike one. Top of the second. Counts 0-1. Jolie looks at the signals. Comes a pitch. High and outside for ball one.
Getting me a cold pop.
Oh, a little soda? Yeah. Oh, I didn't like great.
Sorry I didn't offer you.
Yeah, well, I expect nothing less.
Okay.
Saw that you had one.
Well, all right. 1-1. Comes a pitch. High and outside for ball two. I'd like to see a little crisper in this go round for us. Got 7, 8, 9. I'd like to see us get in and get out pretty clean. High and outside again. And it's a count to 3-1.
Yeah, but I mean, all in all, first inning, a great start for a senior night or senior day or.
Yeah, that's true. I was just so before we came on air, we had it was senior day over here presentation, and we have 3 seniors: Jolie Vidrine pitching, Aubrey Gilbert playing third, and Rose Ordway catching.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup.
Yep.
She got her fooled on and pull up.
Comes the pitch.
Popped up, borderline in play on second, just out of play.
Yep.
Just over Sacred Heart's dugout.
Another off speed. Look, it's out in front of that one.
Yeah, when she starts grooving with that, she throws firm enough to make you want to guess a little bit. And when she gets that off speed going, it's tough.
Well, the confidence to throw with a 3-2 count too.
Yeah, I don't know if she didn't have more confidence in her off speed than her fastball right now.
Comes a 3-2.
That was an off speed that was low. Bounced just past the plate or right on the plate. So it gives up the walk. So you lead off, and the top of the second inning is on, which is what you want from a team perspective. Anytime you can get your lead off on, you're in good shape. The other night, man, we had 7 innings. I think we had 5 leadoff batters get on against Point Coupee Catholic, and
just applying constant pressure.
Constant pressure.
First pitch is down, so the count's 1-0. Comes a pitch. That's a strike, swing and strike. Moves the count to 1-1.
I don't know her pitches, but it looked like another changeup. Some of it might be a drop ball. Getting some late depth.
Looking around the outfield alignment, it looks like they're playing medium depth. Pretty fairly straight up.
Yeah, no substitutions, so starters are still in.
Oh, way out in front. So gets it with that one. That'll be the first out of the inning. Still running at first. That'll bring you a 9-hole hitter up for Cecilia. Comes the first pitch. Ball low. Counts 1-0. Willie comes set. A hard ground ball to the second baseman. Makes the flip. Unable to turn it. But a good try. Hard ground ball.
Yeah, look like Avery didn't get it real clean. I mean, well, not a real bobble, but just not clean. But I mean, easily out at second, and just wasn't able to get the throw to first in time. But
Maybe she was going to tag the bag. But
look, that ball was moved. That was firm. Like Avery moved a good, I don't know, 10 feet.
Yeah, he played a good second base. So they bring 2 down, running at first. The lead off up for Cecilia. Strike 1, fastball pump right down the middle.
Yeah, Vidrin's grooving now.
Comes 0-1. High and outside.
Yeah, sometimes when you get a long offensive inning, your pitcher ends up sitting running bases and it takes him a minute to get back going. But it looked like she's found it, at least for now.
Comes the 1-1 ground ball to second base. Avery picks it up and tags the runner going right in front of her. So that'll do it for the top of the second. No runs, no hit, 1 left. 6-1 going to the bottom of the second.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by La-Z-Boy? And that means if La-Z-Boy makes it, you can get it. At Brown's, you'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from La-Z-Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if La-Z-Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Philip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lady Trojans softball. One to the bottom of the second, score 6-1 Sacred Heart. Coach Will having a little conference talk with the umpire.
Pulling out his book like there may be a substitution of some type. At least something coming up. So we'll have the same pitcher that came in relief in the first inning, number 23 for Cecilia.
And being that we missed so many sponsorships, we're going to shout out again to Nathan Swallow at Allstate for your sponsorship. So to bring up your 4-hole hitter, Aubrey Gilray, senior, starting third baseman today. Out in front swinging on a low one, so they're going to count to 0-1.
Like she was trying to hit that one in the oak trees, maybe.
She had a stand-up triple to the right field corner in the first at bat. Same pitch, legs off of that one. Count 1-1. Pitchers come set. Out in front of that one. Shortstop coming over.
Miss. That's fair territory. So she thought about going to second and checks up. So probably wouldn't be scored as an error, but I think if you're Cecilia's coach, you would score it as an error.
Yeah. Well, I say some more advertisements. We have Champagne's Grocery with Pat Nero, Paul's Meat Market with Paul and Silas, Tate's Food Store with Luke Gilray, and B&S Grocery.
Starting pitcher Jolie Vidrine up to bat, takes a strike.
Yeah, Jolie batting in the 5-hole today. Had a shot to the center field in the first inning. Just hit right on the screws. So 0-1, running at first, nobody out. It's a ground ball to Coach Pete.
Excellent. Just stop, Coach. I think he stopped it with his foot. Mad skills. Mad skills.
So 0-2 to Jolie. Nobody out. That one's fouled off to the right side. Going a couple more of these. We have Chicken King with John Claude DeVille. We have Raising Canes. We have Bordelon's Furniture with Barry. We have Brown's Furniture with Jody and Jasper. With Jasper and Jody. Comes 0-2.
Up to
Fouled
out of
off.
play.
Yep.
Oh, just missed the car.
We have Budget Rental at Home Furnishings with Mitch Fontenot. V-Dreams Ace Hardware with Cody and Louise. True Value Hardware Industrial Supply. Comes 0-2. Nobody out. Run on first. That ball's hitting the right field. Center fielder goes back. Was able to make the catch.
Good catch by the center fielder. She went back a good 6-7 steps and was able to. I don't know if you call that a line drive or a pop up or somewhere in between, but it was hit firmly.
So one out. Runner still at first. Bottom of the second. 6-1 Trojans. That'll bring up your 6-hole hitter, Jenna Vaillant, starting in right field today.
Also got a base hit in the first inning.
Yeah, and she hit it off the handle.
Oh, come on.
She needs to just rope one right here on the left field line. Always takes the first. I mean, just never fails, Chad. Just likes to put herself in a 1 count.
Hey, some folks like to be at a disadvantage. Try to make it fair for the others.
Yeah. I myself have no flaws, but she likes to take the first strike. Comes 0-1. Ball in the dirt. Luther counts a 1-1. 1 out. Coach Michelle telling her to get a rip. Pitcher comes set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball low and inside. Luther counts a 2-1. Aubrey still you run at first. Comes the 2-1. As a hard hit ball to the shortstop, she gloves it, makes the play to second, unable to make the throw. So hard hit ground ball to the shortstop. She makes the force out at second, unable to roll 2. So it'll be 2 outs, the bottom of second. We're gonna run on first. Score still 6-1.
Yeah, they could have arguably called obstruction interference. I forget which one's which, but
she put her hand up and grabbed the ball.
Yeah, she stood up there at second base. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She on and able to avoid the double play, and we have 2 outs in the bottom of 2.
Senior Rose Ord went up to bat. Catcher. Counts 0-1. Comes 0-1. Yeah, a little off speed. Rose is out in front. So it counts 0-2. 2 down. Score 6-1. Comes a pitch. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. She picks it up. Fires it over to first. Pulls her off the bag, but she's able to make the tag.
Good job by the first baseman.
Yep. So that'll be at the end of 2. You score 6-1. Shake it hard.
Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans.
What's up, Trojan fans? Doggy Dog wishing all Sacred Hizzle fans to keep it real on the Bizzle and Gizzle Sports Net Whizzle. Peace, y'all.
Welcome back to Lady Trojan Softball Field in Ville Platte. Moving to the top of the third. Score 6-1 Trojans. Jolie Vidrine still on the mound. She gets the sign, gets set. Goes the first pitch. Ball outside. I want to thank some more sponsors while we have a minute. We have Allstate Insurance with Nathan Swallow, Farm Bureau Insurance, Insurance America, the Julius Bischoff Agency. Comes a 1-0. As a fly ball hit to the left fielder, base hit the whole way.
Yeah, that one was hit firmly. Was she the 2-hole hitter? I think
Two
she
or
got
three.
Yeah, she had a base hit in the first inning. I think just over second base and not hit as firmly. This young lady, 00, had the line drive to right field.
Yep.
So I mean, this is the meat of their lineup.
Yeah,
and
that was a 2-hole hitter.
Yeah.
So nobody out, running at first.
Outside.
Ball one outside. Comes a 1-0. Ball outside. We also want to thank Jacob Fuselier, attorney at law, Judge Greg Vidrine, Louisiana Lanyard Title Company, Pine Medical, and Savoy Medical Center. Comes a 2-0. Pine outside for ball 3. Also want to thank Mercy Regional Medical Center, HealthWorks Rehab with Andy, David, and Clay, Dr. Jake LaFleur at Mercy Regional Family Healthcare. Comes a 3-0. 4-pitch walk. So now start the inning off. We have a line drive, base hit to left field, and a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, again, that was the two girls that had success in the first inning, and we probably pitched them a little bit differently than she will the remainder of the lineup.
Yep. So this is your catcher. 4-hole hitter for Cecilia. So Reynolds on first and second, nobody out. Here at the top of the third. Comes the first pitch. That ball's hit to shallow left. Bree coming in. A good play. Right off the bat, I didn't know how far that was going to get out there. I thought it was maybe going to be trouble, but Bree, even with her knee brace, gets there standing up fairly easily.
Yeah, Alyssa threatened her good knee, but was there to give her a high five after the play was over.
So they'll keep runners at first and second, one out. Comes the first pitch. Off speed.
Check swing strike.
Yep.
Ugly check swing.
That'll be a 5-hole hitter for Cecilia.
She looked just flat out fooled on it. Oh, in the dirt. Yeah, Rhodes was able to block it up and held the runner on second. So missed opportunity by Cecilia to move over on the, I guess would be called a wild pitch if anything happened, but it didn't. So
count 1-1, one out. Top of the third, runners on first and second. Scores 6-1 Trojans. Comes the pitch. There's a fastball right on the middle, fouled off. We also want to thank Dr. Brandon Fontenot and nurse practitioner Amy Fontenot at Fontenot Healthcare for manual therapy, Magnolia Therapeutic, Le Bon Vie with Brittany Miller, physical with Derek Fontenot. Comes the pitch, off speed, out in front again, check swing for strike 3.
Yeah, fooled her twice, went right back to it.
Yeah, and she knew it. So now we got 2 outs. Runner still on first and second. This is your batter now is the lady
Release
currently
pitcher.
pitching. Yep. Here's the first pitch. There's a ground ball to second base. He picks it up. Got her. So, yeah, Coach Pete maybe had a little talk with her. So Avery fields the ball, goes to tag the runner, which she did in the previous inning. Was unable to make the tag and gets it to the second baseman. To second base with some time. So at the end of 3.5 scores, at the end of 2.5 scores 6-1 Trojans.
Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans. Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call at 337-363-2346 or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte.
Field going to the bottom of the third. Lady Trojans up 6-1. That'll bring up your 8-hole hitter, Alyssa Brignac, Jr., starting shortstop. Dugout's getting a little life. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. She picks it up. Fires over to first. Clear over her head. Going to second. There's nobody there. So I stopped talking in the middle of this because there was clear obstruction by the first baseman. I was looking for the umpire to see if he'd put his arm out for it, and it didn't. But no need. Alyssa walks into second base.
So she, I mean, the ball was hit, I guess, 3/4 speed to third baseman, a relatively easy play, and she just airmailed it. Almost went over the dugout, but
and if you remember, if you have a good memory, just back to last inning, the last out, still the third baseman pulled the first baseman off the bag, and she was able to make the tag.
You're right. Little fly ball to second base.
So that brought up Emily Ordwin, sophomore, starting at first base today.
They look like she got jammed.
Yep. So runners unable to advance. So Alyssa Brignac still in second, with one out, bottom of the third. They'll bring up the top of the lineup, Macy Girodi. Comes the first pitch. There's a ground ball hard to third. Alyssa running, not forced, but running into it. She gets in a run down between second and third.
Yeah, I think Coach Peach is going to have a little base running conversation with Alyssa.
Yep.
Just got to see that ball come out of the third baseman's hands before you commit, and she did not. But
yep.
Hey, life goes on. We're still in a good position, 6-1 in the bottom of 3 with 2 outs. So Girodi's at first. Was not able to advance on that rundown.
That was the first pitch. Cecilia Fontenot batting second today. Looking to see if we get Macy put in play and get a little action right here. Counts 1-0, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Run on first. Comes the pitch. Yeah, there she comes, and it's just not even close. So Macy Girodi gets there easily, takes second, so she'll move to second.
Yeah, I'd go as far as saying it would, elite catchers would have to receive the ball correctly and make a good throw to get Macy out on a regular basis, and it was not what we saw on that play. Again, to third base, takes a little bit off, pulls her off tag again. I'd give the error to first baseman on that one, or maybe they can share it, each a half error. So she caught the ball and then it popped out of her glove before she could make the tag. So a joint error by Cecilia allows us to score the run. Good job by Macy. Macy speeding in the home.
So that'll bring up your 3-hole hitter, junior Bree Ordwin, starting left field today. Amelia Fontenot at first. Ball went outside. Oh, I'm sorry. Ball to strike one.
It's a scam.
It's okay.
It's all a scam.
It's a perfect.
It's all fake news.
1 out.
It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Ball on the third. That last run brought to you by Nason Swallow and Allstate. Thank you, Nason. Two down, bottom of the third. It comes to 1-1. Yeah, that one looked good. Yep. There's a strike count 1 and 2.
She didn't take it because she was fooled. Looked like her hips were going, like maybe that little off speed got her out in front, and she just figured it wasn't worth a swing. Probably would have just chopped it over to the right side.
Comes the 1-2. Yeah, there's the off speed pitch out in front. It's a swing and strike 3. So at the end of 3, score 7-1 Trojans.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, and Clay Langerno are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic at 1477 West LaSalle Street, 363-2600, or in Mamou at Sava Medical Center, 468-0460. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping everybody work. Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate insurance agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
I watch all your games on BGSN. It's huge. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is tremendous. Watching sports is great again. Sacred Heart is better than ever. Good luck today, and go Trojans.
Welcome back to Lady Trojans softball. Going to the top of the fourth. Trojans up 7-1. Cecilia coming to plate. This is your first baseman, 7-hole hitter. Comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back.
Yeah, it sounds like we have Mr. David there join us.
Hey, Dave. So going through some more sponsorships. We have Evangeline Dermatology with Lindsay Hargrave. Thank you, Jessica Pimpton with Bayou Vista Nursing and Rehab in Bunkie. And Vols Manor Nursing Home in Plocherville and Strive Revive Rehab. Sorry about that. Second pitch fouled back, so 0-2.
The tongue twister. That one
Yeah,
always gets me.
Yeah, I don't read so well either. That didn't help. Comes 0-2. Fine outside. Also like to thank South Star Urgent Care, Jordy Van with Mossy Oak Properties, PTI Progressive Tractor. You spent some money over there, Chad?
We spent a little money there.
Well, that's
sometimes I have to call my banker and ask for a little bit more.
That's Comes a 1-2. Ooh, low, low. Good competitive pitch.
Yeah.
So 2-2, nobody out. Top of the fourth. Trojans up 7-1.
The Trojans have been in control the entire game. They've had a few base runners and one run, but it hasn't been much of a fight to this point.
Another pitch fouled back. So while we got a second, I'd like to thank Cabot Corporation, Ronnie Langerno and Associates, Anna Ryan Boutique, Ville Platte Ironworks, Silas Lahaye's Level, and Agcon. Comes a 2-2. All right, that's a good at bat right here from the Cecilia first baseman.
Yeah, I don't know much about the rest of their team, but it was same young lady that started the game, and she's played a bunch of softball. I haven't seen her in a couple of years, but
all right, counts full.
She's a good player.
Comes a 3-2. Fastball right on the middle. Fouled back. Oh, what's somebody's vehicle?
It's got to be what, 8-pitch at bat?
Yeah, it's foul ball 4. And we got 3 balls. So So Julie's got to stay focused here. Comes a 3-2. Yep, foul back again. Right off Rose's mask. So we also want to thank 3L Land Solutions with Bobby Lahaye. We want to thank the Why Not Stop, Rick's RV, and Intergame with Jill and Robbie Stevens.
Yeah, that one hit Rose, square in the face mask, and she took it like a champ.
Yep. 3-2, they agree on the call. Comes the pitch. Off speed. Hesitates. Yeah, it looked like nobody was sure. Umpire wasn't sure. Then the
Yeah, he almost had time to take a quarter out of his pocket, flip, and go heads or tails, but he did ring her up.
you know what I think too? The batter stood there for a second and hesitated, like she thought maybe it was a strike, and he went in ahead and gave her a rest.
Yeah, we have a strikeout package brought to you by Ace Hardware and Healthwork Rehab.
Hey.
Hey, a little cleanup. Good job, bud.
So bring you 8-hole hit up for Cecilia. We got one out, top of the fourth. Looks like she's gonna slap.
Yeah, a very unorthodox approach. I guess all slappers in general are different, but it's almost in an unathletic position to start. I'm no slapping coach, but
Right.
it just looks a little different than what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, it's a little. They gave us that. Yeah. I moved the count to 1-1. So scoreboard has it as 3-0, but I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2-1.
Yeah, umpires' jobs are always tough. I mean, the best call you're gonna make, you're gonna get about 50% of the people who like it.
Yeah. Well, everything down at this at bat. I move it to 3-1. One out, nobody on.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to get her to get off, trying to slap, trying to mess up her timing.
That's a well executed slap right there. Oh, get past Bree. Bree having to go back and get it. Just one hop right past her.
Yeah, she's mad at herself. So that'll be a single, but then she advances to third on the era. I was hoping she didn't hurt herself. It looked like but I think she just aggravated with herself and was putting her glove over her mouth.
So live on for the next play.
Yeah.
So running at third, one out. Top of the fourth. Trojans up 7-1. Comes a fly ball towards center.
Shallow center. They got a
Brody coming on. Makes the catch. Throws it home.
Yeah, I guess she just thought she was going. I mean, there was no attempt to go home, but anyway, good job. That she had to cover some ground. That ball was in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah.
Ain't all. Now you finish. But yeah, Macy took control, called it, caught it. She was in the best position to make a throw home should there needed to be one. So 2 out. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter.
That's gonna get it done.
A shot to left field. Yeah.
That'll push the runner over for Cecilia's second run of the game. It's just a good solid base hit to right field.
All right, so 2 down. Runner at first. Score 7-2. Bottom of the fourth. Bring up the 2-hole hitter for Cecilia. Comes the first pitch, swings through it. Here comes the 0-1. A little outside. So, Chad, if you don't have enough of a ball after this, you can come with me to the rec park for a 11 and 12-year-old boys baseball game.
Well, man, I think we should get Dustin to come over and set up the Blue and Gold Network, and we could get some youth ball.
The ground ball to Alyssa just flat out beats it out. Yeah.
We used to do a little youth ball at KVPI. Used to broadcast a few of our youth ball games, so why not?
It's the Giants and the Dots tonight.
Yeah, old rivalry.
So, that was a ground ball hit to Alyssa. She's playing deep in the hole. Everything was fielded cleanly. Throw was made on time. She was deep in the hole, and the girl beat it out.
Well, I was looking down and in deep thought about this youth baseball game. Yeah. Like go broadcast, but was she playing more towards the bag?
She was more towards the bag. Yeah,
she backhanded it, almost like she was, I don't know, cheating over for an attempted steal, maybe. You
can see where she's at. She caught it almost at the grass, in the hole. Anyway, runners on first and second, 2 outs. Top of the fourth, score 7-2 Trojans. Counts 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Ball outside. She's starting third baseman for Cecilia. 3-hole hitter. Comes a 1-1. The ground ball to the second baseman. And repeat picks it up cleanly. Makes a throw over to first. For 3 outs. So gave up 1 run.
Yeah, good job stopping the bleeding. Only give up 1 with some traffic. So that'll do it for the top of the 4th, and it'll be Sacred Heart 7 and Cecilia 2. We'll be right back after a few markers.
At this time, Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin or Lisa a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
Back to Lady Trojan Field. Going to the bottom of the 4th. Aubrey Gilroy up to bat, your 4-hole hitter, senior, starting third baseman. A 4th inning stretch was brought to you by Capital Planning with Josh and Amy Ortego and Todd and Marcus Vayon, and also Boardlawn's Furniture. Hey, David.
Hey.
Bet you Dustin thought I was going to forget about the 4th inning stretch.
He got to remind me of that every now and then too, and I've been doing it a while, and he still has to remind me. I kind of forget about that 4th inning stretch package.
So the second pitch comes in there for strike 1. Move the count to 1-1. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Hard hit ball in between short and third. For Aubrey, that ball's hit well.
Yeah, it's a very good piece of hitting right there by Aubrey. She just went with the pitch and hit it right back of the middle hard.
I need to see us get 3 or 4 right here. Going through the sign. That'll bring up Jolie V-Dream. Hit the ball hard twice so far today.
Think she's going to be bunting?
Absolutely not. I say that with confidence like I know. I don't think she is. There you go. There's a ball hit to the center fielder. She makes the catch 2 steps from the wall. Jolie gave it another ride.
Yeah, it looks like she just missed that one. She even kind of thought she might have got all of that one, but she just missed it. But very good piece of hitting. Definitely caught her on the barrel, that's for sure.
So that'll bring up your 6-hole hitter, Jenna Vayon, starting right fielder, sophomore. Run on first, 1 out. Oh, hits a fly ball to right center. Center fielder comes over and makes the catch. It'll be 2 out in the inning. So, all right, we got the leadoff base runner on, and then 3 pitches later now, we got 2 outs, runner still on first. I'm gonna bring up senior catcher, Rose Ordway. Comes the first pitch, down in the dirt. The count 1-0. 2 down, bottom of the 4th, 7-2 Trojans, runner on first. Comes the pitch. It's a ground ball. Yanked by the third base line. Bring the count to 1-1.
What'd I miss?
So you missed Aubrey Gilroy, smashed one in between second and third. Short and third for base hit. Jolie came up, hit a ball 2 steps in front of the wall. Center fielder made the catch. And then Jenna Vayon, refusing to take the first strike this time, pops it up to the right fielder.
See, I need to sit and listen to her dad.
So now we got 2-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Rose Ordway
Popped up the shortstop?
Yep.
No. Yeah, third out.
Yep. So leadoff runner gets on, then get past first base. So after 4, Trojans still 7-2.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Cheers, Trojans. It's Paul. There's no coincidence that the Bloody Beetles and Blue and Gold Sports Network start with the letter B. 2 of the bloody best today, mate. And it's hard to argue that we aren't the best band of all time. Just like this year's Sacred Heart Trojan Blokes and Lassie teams. But it's a tad naff you guys have no football. Soccer. And seriously, how can we bring back instruments to the band? I mean, rock and roll is gonna last forever anyway.
What are we listening to, Dustin?
Peace and love, always. Paul.
Welcome back to Lady Trojan softball field, going into the top of the 5th. Up at Cecilia will be 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. We got defensive replacement, Junior Corlejean coming in right field for Genevail. Jolie still on the mound, gets the sign. There was a pitch. High and outside.
Yeah, after that big first inning, it's just been real sluggish offensively for the Lady Trojans. So still playing good ball, good defense. Just haven't been able to get on a run like we did in the first inning. I guess the relief pitcher came in and did her job, and she's been doing a good job. So this ball was popped up to left field by number 8 for Cecilia and caught by Bree Ardoin for your first out.
So 1 down on the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the 5-hole hitter for Cecilia. Here's the first pitch. The ground ball to first base. Emily Ordwin fields the ball while standing on first base.
Yeah, we have the added first package. Thank you, Perry's Tire and Sunall Medical Center.
Multitasking, a foot on the base and field the grounder at the same time.
See, in banking, it's about efficiency, Chad. You want to you want to maximize your return with the least effort.
Hey, that's why I do business at Evangela Bank. I mean, it's all about efficiency.
Right, and you will get as minimal effort to get the job done as I can. That's what I can guarantee you. So we got 2 down now. Counts 0-1.
It's better than having to deal with Lance Chapman.
So he counts 0-2. 2 down. Top of the 5th. Trojans up 7-2. There's a pitch. Ground ball. There's smoke past the third baseman going into the corner. Bree cuts it off. They tell her to go 2. Here comes it to the relay.
Stand up double.
Yeah, stand up double.
Yeah, she just flipped her wrist and was able to dead pull it between the bag and Aubrey. Ball gets into left field. Just a good base hit.
Yep.
Good double.
Now we have a courtesy runner. This is the that was the pitcher for Cecilia who hit the ball.
It is. Number 3 will come in as a courtesy runner. She has a big smile as the pitcher returns to their dugout.
Good for her. It's supposed to be fun, Chad.
Winning is fun, Nick.
So that'll bring up 7-hole hitter for Cecilia, starting pitcher, and who's since the first inning been playing first base. There's the first pitch, low in the dirt. Rose blocks it. So count 1-0, 2 out. Top of the fifth. Trojans up 7-2. Outfield playing straight away.
Looks like it.
Comes the 1-0. High and outside for ball 2.
Right field's deeper than the other two positions, which is where the firmer balls have been hit to right. So.
Yep. Comes a 2-0. Swings right through it. We're going to count to 2-1. We need to get the band back going, Chad. Yeah, I mean, we got to get, I want all this stuff.
Well, I think Dustin should volunteer to get involved and maybe be the supervisor of the band. Band director.
He needs to be
director. There you go. Top to center field. Brody runs it down.
That is by far the hardest hit ball that Cecilia's had today. So at the end of 4.5, going to the bottom of the fifth, scores still 7-2 Trojans.
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Did you know that Savoy Cancer Center offers infusion treatments and injections in gastroenterology, rheumatology, endocrinology, and immunology? That's right. You can receive your infusion or injections right here in Evangeline Parish, close to home. At Savoy Cancer Center, our goal is to treat you like family, providing comfort and hope as your long-term partners in care of your chronic condition. Ask your doctor about receiving your specialty infusion therapy or injection close to home at Savoy Cancer Center. For more information, call 337-468-3099. Savoy Cancer Center, close to home.
Softball field, going to the bottom of the fifth. Trojans up 7-2.
Alyssa?
Yeah, Alyssa Bridnack, junior starting shortstop, 8-hole hitter, coming up the bat. Takes ball 1 in the dirt.
She spit on it.
Everybody's well warmed up at this point. There's about 1 or 2 warm-up pitches in between innings, and they're ready to go. Comes the 1-0. Ball high and outside. Count to 2-0.
Coach Pete has a hot date tonight, so he's trying to expedite things.
Mm-hmm. You can have a date
with his lovely wife, of course.
Right. You have a date at this age, they're all hot, Chad. Comes a 2-0 pitch. Yeah, Lissa looks at it. Now she's ready. Count 2-1, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth, 7-2 Trojans. See the catcher looking down. Sun in her eyes, looking for the call. Comes a 2-1.
Fly ball.
Yep, right in front of the center fielder.
It kind of handcuffed her and gets that kind of bloop fly ball just over second base. Falls and will go down to the base hit.
So leadoff runner on. Let's see if we can get her past first base, Chip.
Well, I just give her a straight steal. I mean, Alyssa's capable of taking second base on her own.
A full set of signs right here. So I think there'll be something on. Emily standing toward the front of the plate, slightly choked up. Comes the bunt, lays it down. Coach Pete telling Alyssa to keep coming. So what a great job. Nobody at third base.
First to third on the bunt. Good job by Emily getting the bunt down. Was almost safe at first. And a great job of Alyssa and Coach Pete of getting her to third base and ready to score our 8th run.
So right when Alyssa's about halfway from first to second, I look over and Coach Pete's already waving her to third because the third baseman crashed.
Yeah, the left fielder didn't come. It all depends on your bunt coverage, but
well, and it ended up to receive the ball at the end of the play at third base. There's a shot by Macy Drode.
Deep shot to the ball.
That's over the ball.
Yeah.
There we go. As I spoke earlier, just really gained some power this year. Let's see.
And just like that, it's 9 runs for the Trojans.
That home run package brought to you by HealthWorks Rehab. Thank y'all so much. So that bring the score to 9-2 Trojans in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out.
What does she have for the year? Guessing.
6. It's 5 or 6.
Probably for sure.
Probably for sure.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, which I am, but I'm not really guessing, I know. 6.
I know that you're guessing.
Right.
Yeah.
So to bring in 2-hole hitter, Amelia Fondo, and I'm ready for her to hit the ball hard right here. It's bottom of the 5th. It scored 9-2, 1 out.
Outside.
Yep.
Good take. Yeah, sometimes when your teammate hits a home run, you get your opportunity, and sometimes they're a little bit anxious. So good job by her taking that outside pitch.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard, right in between short and third. It's a good at-bat.
Yeah, good job of not trying to overdo it, just a good firm line drive. It was hit hard enough. I mean, the shortstop maybe got 2 steps towards it, and it was past her.
So don't bring up your junior left fielder, batting third, Bree Hardway. Runner at first, 1 out. Comes the first pitch to Bree. Out in front, hits a ground ball by third.
Instinctively, Avery Pete tried to field it.
Yeah,
Somebody told her to get out. Get the dugout.
And I was the only one she booted today.
I think she definitely said, ow, ow, ow.
Comes 0-1. Ball in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. You know, Amelia didn't get to run the bases a lot. Good for her.
Yeah, being
Yeah, right.
you know,
Yeah,
more than 50% of the time, or at least 50% of the time, being the starting pitcher, she gets a courtesy runner.
right. Yeah, I didn't mean it as if she doesn't get on base often. She's bad. Not poorly worded by me. Would not be the first time. But yeah, she's been on base a lot, but gets courtesy ran for due to her pitching duties. So count 1-2, 1 out. Ball low. Move count to 2-2. Bottom 5, run at first. Trojans up 9-2.
Talking about PTI, Amelia's uncle works for PTI. We do some business, Mr. Jason Fontenot.
Okay. So ground ball to short, force out at second. Bree walks off first base for some reason.
So I guess she thought that she was out, and she walked off of first base. They threw the ball to first base and got her out. So that unconventional double play.
All right, so the end of 5. Trojans up 9-2.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
Give ready for hunting season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply. Hunting stands are in stock now. Ladders, box stands, lock-ons, tripods, and climbing tree stands. Comfortable, silent, sturdy, and secure. Find any stand to fit your needs this hunting season. And remember to grab your safety harness at Industrial Service and Supply. For hardware, hunting, fishing, and more, Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte. Shh, it's hunting season at Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte.
Welcome back to Lady Trojan softball field. Leadoff runner, leadoff batter for Cecilia just slaps, hits the ball back to Jolie. She's not able to get it cleanly, so she'll get to first.
Yeah, she definitely had speed right there. She's definitely a quick leadoff hitter.
Yeah, anytime you got that slapper, I mean, you better catch it cleanly because normally if they're slapping, they can move. And Jolie didn't handle it, so it'll, I don't know, one of the 50-50s, maybe an error, maybe a base hit. It's always difficult to give you a pitcher an error on a comebacker because they're trying to finish their wind up, if you will, or follow through.
So we're at the top of the 6th. Counts 1-0, nobody out. Runner on first. Squares to bunt right on the third base line.
Fair. Got it. Yes, I'll talk it through. So
Okay,
we got a bunt down the third base line. It's fielded, a borderline fair foul. Umpire gives the signal that it's fair. The girl advanced from first to second, rounded second base, and then Aubrey guns her out at second as she tries to return, and so we got the out. So a good job executing the bunt, bad job base running, and we get the first out of the inning.
Yeah. Looks like the Lady Trojans have some bullpen action over there.
Yeah, so I believe this is the leadoff here for Cecilia. So count 1-0, 1 out, top of the 6th. Trojans up 9-2, runner on first.
Man, talk about a rally killer, getting that first out.
Look, and I'll be honest with you, and watching Aubrey, I thought she tried to field the ball fair, like foul, like waiting for it to go foul.
Yeah, her body language indicated that she was trying to catch it foul.
And so whenever she picked it up, dead at the umpire, he signaled fair. And she turned around, the runner had rounded second, and she fired it behind her.
And she has a cannon, so when she decides to throw it, it's coming. Maybe surprise the base runner.
So here comes the 2-0.
Yeah, Dave, I see we got some action there, but it's not unlike Coach Pete to send a pitcher or two to get a bullpen in during a game with no intentions. But in this case, maybe he'll bring her in relief. I don't know. It looks like Amelia? Yeah. Is that Amelia? Yeah.
It's a fly ball to center.
Right at Drody.
Yep.
Yeah, Drody secures the catch for your second out of the inning.
That'll bring up the 2-hole hitter for Cecilia. Runner still on first, 2 out. Top of the 6th, Trojans up 9-2. Goes the first pitch. Way out in front, foul ball to third base. Little chance still going on with Cecilia. I like it.
Is that wind, or are you just breathing hard into the mic?
It's wind. I thought it was you, just heavy breathing. I mean, you figured out of the two of us, you looked at me and figured I'd be the heavy breather. Cute.
You're welcome.
Christian school, Chad.
It's a scam. It's all a scam.
1-1 count, 2 out. Top of the 6th, run on first.
Foul back into the backstop screen. 1-2.
Now I'm self-conscious. I'm just going to stop breathing now for the rest of the game in case it was me breathing.
I think it may be hazardous to your health. I wouldn't recommend to stop breathing.
Comes a 1-2. Yeah, rings are up, so that'll do it. No runs for Cecilia in the top of the 6th. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th. Trojans up 9-2.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans football season. The team at Level TC is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level TC's got you covered. Contact us today at 337-466-7242. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Lady Trojan Park.
This game is being brought.
Double sevens here?
Yep. Leadoff batter is going to be Aubrey Gilray, senior starting third baseman. First ball low in the dirt. Pitcher setter comes the 1-0. It's out in front.
Yeah, we were listening to the seniors and their accolades throughout their high school career. And, obviously she had a tremendous freshman year and was heavily involved before I was really around the program and didn't know a whole bunch about what was going on day to day. Last year was not probably maybe her least successful year, but she has been right on cue. She hits one firmly. Has been a big part of the Trojan team this year. Has had a good attitude. Has hit the ball well. Yep. Has played good first and third at times, depending on where they need her. And just good to see a senior contributing in their final year as a Lady Trojan.
Yeah, she hit that ball hard, man. So that'll bring up.
Yeah. I think the shortstop got out the way to field it.
So that'll bring up Jolie Vedran, senior, pitching today. One out, bottom of the sixth.
Fouled back. Looks like it's going to be out of play. No, boy, did it hit the screen?
No, it just hit the screen, and they weren't in position regardless. I don't.
No. Looked like.
I guess she thought it was going. But
maybe she got bogged down back there behind the plate.
It's been a long game. Comes the 0-1. Out in front.
Off the cap and gonna fall. So yeah, just kind of a line shot off the cap, just over the third baseman, and will go down as a single for Miss Vedering. I'm picking on the catcher, but it really has been like she's had a couple of innings where she was strung out there, and I don't know if you asked me to catch for that long, you'd have to get a paramedic to get me off the field.
Curtis and runner freshman Ellie Wood moved back in for Jolie Vedring. Coming up to bat, junior Cor Lejean subbed last inning for in right field for Jenna Vaillant, so if he gets an at bat.
All right, what's the odds that Wilma takes second base on this pitch?
100? And I'm wrong.
Fly ball to right field. Good job by the right fielder. Wilmoth was off. I guess proper base running technique. A manageable fly ball by the right fielder. So Wilmoth was out about halfway. And just comes back to first. So that'll like the second out of the inning.
So 2 out. Bring up senior catcher Rose Ordway. And she's going first pitch. Stands up. Gets it in there cleanly.
Yeah, she's going to steal a couple of bases today and go home with white pants. It just there in time to stand up, and
Kelly will appreciate that. Another home game tomorrow, Chad. Against Oakdale.
Oakdale. All ball out of play.
I'll be honest with you, Chad. I've been around softball for a minute. I never heard anything about the Oakdale softball program. I looked them up. They seem to be, I guess, never played against kids from Oakdale.
Man, I think one of those West boys from Pine Prairie, maybe Aaron West, moved from Glenmore and maybe is involved with their softball program now.
Yes, he is.
We talked briefly at an early season basketball game, and I thought I remembered him saying he was and was confident about their team. So roughly? You remember they're 500 or better?
Yeah, I looked it up today.
I think they're above 500. Actually worked in Oakdale, so I know a couple of guys and their kids on their softball team, and they said this is definitely their year to do anything if they have a year. So they must be very old, I guess you could say.
A shot by Mr. Rose Ardoin. It's gonna bring home Wilmot for your 10th run of the inning.
Yeah, and that Aubrey Eye package is brought to you by Nathan Swallow at Allstate Insurance. Thank you, Nathan, for your sponsorship.
Yeah, so I just looked at it. Oakdale is ranked 7th in their division. They have an 11-7 record on the year. So yeah.
Rose does advance on the throw home. Just a second. She'll get a courtesy runner.
Who's that?
Looks like a downgrade as far as speed.
That's freshman Abby Fontenot, daughter of Chad at Holly. Courtesy run, got a little playing time earlier this year in right field. Doing some courtesy running.
She's having a ball too, man. She comes home excited about softball.
I'm glad to hear it.
Loves the upperclassmen. Just really enjoying herself.
Well, that's good. I had her out to eat after a tournament or one of the games a couple Fridays ago, and they seem to be having a good time. So ground ball back to the pitcher, fields it cleanly off of the first, and that'll do it. So through 6, scores 10-2 Trojans.
Vidreens Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidreens is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! This game is being brought to you by Vidreens Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidreens is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Trojans softball field. Going into the top of the 7th, Trojans up 10-2. Jolie Vidring still on the mound, looking to get 3 outs and get us out of here. I'm gonna make it to the 12-year-old boys rec game on time there, Chad.
Bad of the year.
I texted the Uganda Rangers, the head coach, and I told him, I was like, look, I can't coach their base tonight. I don't know if I'll get there in time. And
so they probably upgraded and got a better coach to coach first base.
If there's a human being breathing around there, they got a first one. A better. It was an upgrade.
I'm just giving you a hard.
Wow, so pumped. So he asked me to coach first base for the first game, and I'm like, oh yeah, we going first pitch all year long. They don't do open bases in rec ball.
No, you can still steal.
No, well you can steal, but you can't get a lead. You go to the ball, catcher catches the ball.
Well, I mean, good coaching would coach him up. I mean,
the ground ball to second base, easy play for every Pete. But the thing is, there's only 3 teams, and every team's got a really good catcher.
Yeah.
So there's unless it's bobbled or.
Oh no, I'm just giving you a hard time. It's almost impossible.
Now we have out at first. We want to thank Claire Tyler and Sunval Medical for your sponsorship.
Yeah, so Cecilia down to 2 outs.
Bring up your cleanup hitter, catcher, with Cecilia, number 8. She hit the ball hard a couple times. Ball high 1. Ball high 1. Ball 1 high.
Sounds like something else is high.
Jolie comes set. There's a strike right on the middle. Count 1-1. 1 out.
No, just water.
I thought you were taking a guzzle. I was like, all right, I mean, that's tight.
Just a little drink check.
Yeah.
It's important that we audit each other in these. Oh, nice job by Aubrey Gilray. So number 8, hit a line shot to kind of between short and third. I won't say she caught all of it, maybe a little bit of cap, but it was a line drive. Aubrey took 2 steps over and snagged it out of there. So that's you second out, top of the 7th. So Cecilia is down to 1 out with nobody on. The score's 10-2, Lady Trojans.
Here's the first pitch. Strike 1.
Authoritative strike
Yeah,
by Blue.
enthusiastic. Yeah, we can hear him on the mic. Yeah, he's excited. Maybe he's coming to the red game too, and he's going to see it start on time.
I'm thinking he ordered out, and he's in a hurry to pick up some food.
Foul ball to right side. I'm calling vehicle. Listen for it.
No.
Road.
Barely missed the vehicle.
Ah.
Yeah, we don't want anybody's vehicle to get damaged, but it for some reason it's a little bit entertaining as a ball in foul territory, out of play, and we just wait for the sound of a cracking windshield or dented hood.
Yeah. The ground ball tap foul. Counts 0-2, 2 out, top of the 7th. Trojans up 10-2.
One more, Jolie.
Down to 1 strike.
There's a pitch.
Hard line drive down the first base line, foul territory. Like the first base coach is probably going to need to change her pants before she gets on the bus.
It's getting warm. It's hot.
Yeah.
Comes 0-2. Ground ball to short. Melissa fields it. Goes clean. Makes the play. Out by a step. So we want to thank all of our sponsors and everybody for listening today. But that'll do it today at Lady Trojan Softball Field.
Yeah, and just another congratulations to those seniors that have been, great role models for these young ladies and put in their time, and a good win. Anytime you can get a win on senior night, it's great. But Trojans play again tomorrow night?
Yeah. So again, we got another. So this game ends at 10-2. We have another home game tomorrow against Oakdale.
Yeah. And boys are playing tomorrow night too. But that'll do it here from Lady Trojan Field. Hope to be back with you guys here in a few days.